Hi, Heath. So I know this month we are combining September and October Peony of the months all together because of how busy we were last month at Chelsea Flower Show. So we, in earlier episodes, we talked about Blushing Princess, and I want to introduce to our audience the peony of the month for October. And the peony of the month for October is called Goldilocks. And the reason I chose Goldilocks is because it's autumn and it's a yellow peony representing autumn, the low sunlight. And also, I really like the yellow on this particular peony. It's not lemony yellow. It's kind of, it's a quiet yellow. Reminds me of some ice cream. And when I saw it, because it's a double and it's almost like a ball-like, I actually felt like I want to have a scoop of ice cream because when I saw that peony.
It's a real sort of old-fashioned Jersey cream ice cream you're thinking of, I think, which is that takes me back quite a few years. It's a slightly shorter peony. It's an herbaceous peony, like last month. It's a slightly shorter peony at about 70 centimeters. But like you see, it's a big double. It's almost, to look at, almost got the hints of some of those really big-headed double chrysanthemums you see.
Yes.
And the name says it all with Goldilocks. I mean, it is a real sunshine gold, and the petals do sort of interlock like golden hair. And it is, as you alluded to, it hints of autumn, but also just gives you a little bit of hope as we're heading towards the dark months of this ball of sunshine, really.
Yeah, definitely. And when you mentioned chrysanthemum, it's another flower that I like to paint apart from peonies because of the petals interlocked with each other. And like peonies, I like to see the in a way to challenge myself to get my wonders in the petals. And I think when I saw Goldilocks, as you mentioned, it reminds me of the golden chrysanthemums, and which flower in autumn time, and the color, the shape made me feel it's harvest time, and it's full. It's the result of all our hard work we planted, we sow in spring. And I think that's a really good feeling for peony of the month October.
And that's actually a really good reminder that now is an excellent time to be planting your peony tubers for next, or roots for next spring's flower. And the other thing with Goldilocks is you can class it as a late season. So the last one we did, Blushing Princess, was more of an early to mid season. This is what you class as a late season peony. So you get that extension in. So it's almost in terms of peony flowering, it's almost the autumn peony. But it's just that giant ball of happiness in gold color. It doesn't have any scent with it, but who cares when you see the color and the size of this flower head? So
exactly. And it's a shame that Jens cannot join us again during this episode. But I remember back in April when we talked about another yellow peony, Garden Treasure, he mentioned yellow is his favorite color. And in a way that in spring we had the yellow peony, and it kind of reminded us of the Easter and the daffodils came out, and now we are in autumn. We use another yellow peony to show that it's kind of a cycle.
I think with this peony, and you would be able to explain it better as a painter, I think the colour in this would pick up more of the autumn hues, with more of the sort of russets and the orange in that type of yellow, rather than the Garden Treasure, which was a real almost lemony pure yellow, rather than this, which is a bit more orangey yellow.
You have a really good point there. So the lemony yellow, there was a hint of green in it, and kind of like the green things start to sprouting in spring. And this one definitely have the yellow gold tone, the orange gold tone in this one, that sort of celebrate the golden harvest, the what we see around us. And I think that's why I recommended let's do Goldilocks for October. So in our next episode, we'll talk a bit more about this particular peony and how we plant it in our gardens. So see you next episode.
Same to you. See you next time.